Mother 9, I'm dropping you.
Copy that. Slab C-43 is all yours. Welcome to Titan.
We got Andy from Brace Yourself Games. RSG here, coming to show you some things. We got Industries of Titan. I'm getting tired. But Andy could tell you a little bit more about it. So what's going on with Industries of Titan? What's it exactly about?
Okay. Industries of Titan is a sim strategy game that's set on the surface of Titan, which is one of Saturn's moons.
Yeah.
It takes place during a dystopian cyberpunk future in which corporations are traveling to Titan in order to take advantage of the resources that are on it. So the first thing you'll notice is when you land is that it's completely covered with the ruins of an ancient civilization, and we don't actually know sort of much about the history of the prior civilization. All we know is that their ruins are filled with different types of resources like isotopes and minerals and technological artifacts that the player can use to help build their corporation. And building a corporation is very similar to like building a city in a game like SimCity or City Skylines, where you're like you're building the residential buildings and the offices and the jobs for them, and people come and they sort of like populate your buildings. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely awesome, because like I know a big thing into today's game world is the whole resource, not mining for resources. Technically, I understand it does get a little repetitive, just like anything though. Any game is going to be repetitive to some degree. But so I noticed, so you said cyberpunk, like a cyberpunk kind of thing going on. So I'm seeing that's the kind of the theme a lot of people seem to be going on. That's because that's the way our world is going. So that's pretty wild. So now, when you build this city, right, like, is the whole goal really to just keep building it as big as you possibly can? And that's really, and now what kind of obstacles are going to come in my way, maybe, like that I'll see?
So the game is structured to be very sandbox-like. You're free to play in sort of a way that you kind of want to play. We imagine a lot of players, they want to build like a vast cyberpunk city, so it's going to have like roads and hovering cars, and it's just going to take over the whole surface. That is one way to play. But in terms of like what the player's going to encounter is there is going to be some resistance, because you're not the only corporation on Titan trying to make the most of it. Right. And so there's an organization called the Council, and the Council oversees all the actions on Titan, and they make sure that you sort of are behaving the way they want you to, and you're also benefiting the Council, because the money you're making is benefiting them too.
Okay,
But they enable other corporations to do so as well, and if other corporations, yourself included, pay the Council some money, the Council will allow you to sort of like negotiate violently with other corporations.
I see.
And so in the case of what we have in our combat demo, which is not the demo we have here, but the demo we had last PAX West, is an enemy corporation. They have a spaceship, and they'll come into your city and they'll just try to blow up your stuff.
Okay.
And one of the things that's we're really proud of about our combat is it's a little bit different. It's like so it takes place on sort of the surface layer, as you would expect, where you see the two units come at each other.
Right.
But once they're engaged in combat, you can zoom into the interiors of the ship, and you can see the systems that are going on in there.
Oh.
And that's the theme of Titan itself, because the first building that you have on Titan is your headquarters.
Right.
And when you play the demo, you'll find that the first thing that you do is you actually go into the building and you lay the devices inside of that building. And so just like that, when you build your spaceship, your first spaceship, you're actually outfitting it the way you want to, with the weapons you want to, the crew quarters, the various different like life support devices and whatnot. So when you go into fight, you may discover that you had a vulnerability in the way you constructed your ship.
Okay. No, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. So now we're gonna have so that's like we're having battles basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay. That's crazy. So we're taking it beyond just the city building level and bringing it into that's kind of awesome. Yeah. Because now that just takes it from I just build my city to big or whatever and keep my people alive. Now it's like, okay, well, I got people attacking me too. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I really got to check that out. How long is the game out yet, or?
No, not yet. We're aiming to release in 2020.
Okay.
So about a year and a half from now. The game is we have a lot big ambitions for the game, so we need some more development time on it.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I can imagine so.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to playing that. Thank you for the words you had with us today, man. My name's Trevor, Andy.
Trevor,
It's nice meeting you. And if you ever see Ready, Set, Game, well, that's me. Awesome. So thank you very much, and you have a good one.